Hi witches! Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We are back in my altar space because I'm going to show you how I set up my altar for Mabon. So hopefully this can inspire you. I love doing altar building videos. So if there is a specific altar that you would like to see me build, or you're just like, I need ideas for this, let me know. I got you, because it's literally my favorite thing in the whole world. Alright, so first things first, I had to cleanse my altar. And while I tend to do this different, I feel like every time, this time I decided that I was going to use some Florida water. So I've never seen a bottle of Florida water like this size, and I was super excited when I saw it at the metaphysical store. I was like, oh my gosh. Just because I didn't want to buy a whole thing and then not use it a whole lot. It smells fantastic. It is used for cleansing and then other spiritual purposes, but I will primarily use it to cleanse my altar and cleanse my space, and perhaps to offer to my ancestors, which is something that I've been doing a little bit more frequently, some ancestor veneration. Yay! So now that my altar is cleansed, I'm going to first start by placing kind of the bigger pieces, I guess. So this is just a candle holder that I have. I really like that it has this twisty spiral thing. It reminds me of the fact that we are trying to seek balance during Mabon. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this kind of is we are navigating and finding balance through the spirals of life as we celebrate Mabon. And then of course, just a little white candle to go with it, to have our fire element, which is so, I feel intrinsic to so many pagan holidays, which I love. Who doesn't love a little bit of fire? Next, being the avid bone collector that I am, I decided I wanted to use my biggest skull. Now, stags or deer are very much associated with Mabon. You might see them more out and about, especially during twilight. Be careful with your cars. Oh my gosh, please be safe on the roads. But I love this guy's antlers. It was gifted to me by my boss's husband, and he's a super cool dude, so this is kind of one of my prized possessions now. It's so cool. Anyways, moving right along. Next, I am just adding some symbols of fall. I got these little lantern, they have you can put tea lights in them. I got these for 99 cents at a thrift store. Be sure to check your local thrift stores because you might find some cool deals. Now for this altar, I really want to focus on balance and symmetry, which I know I do anyways, myself, but I love symmetry, so if I can do it, I'm going to. So with that in mind, here are the crystals that I'm adding. I have some rose quartz, some jasper, some tiger's eye, some aventurine, and some golden quartz. Sorry, just realized my chin was only in view. And I'm going to kind of arrange them in a semicircle around the front of my altar. And voila! Next, I'm going to be adding some apples to my altar. Now these I did cut up for the video, and they are about to be a very tasty snack with some crunchy peanut butter. But if you guys see, you can see a little pentacle if you cut your apples widthwise. That's kind of the stem or whatever. So if you do that, you can see a pentacle, and I love that theme or that image. So I'm going to be adding 2 halves of an apple to my altar. I also have a tradition of going out and looking for acorns and oak because I work with the horned god and he is very much associated with those things. So I will go out and add some of those as well to this. This plate, however, has some acorns and stuff on it, so I'm going to place it here on my altar, and it will hold some pumpkin bread that I'm going to make for Mabon. Now, of course, I did all this talking about balance, so on the other side, instead of a plate, I'm going to add my fancy bowl, aka a cauldron. And in here, I'm going to be creating a sacred incense for the celebration of Mabon. So, this is my altar so far. I am probably going to add some other little fall elements. I tend to go out on the actual holiday and try to bring in elements of nature from that specific day, so that way I don't know. I just feel like it really contributes to the overall energy of the working. So if you guys would like to celebrate with me on Mabon, I will be hosting a live ritual over on TikTok, so feel free to come hang out. We're going to be doing some prayers. We're going to do some spell work. We are mostly going to be doing some praying and welcoming in the season, as well as finding some balance. But all of that information is going to be over on TikTok, so go check it out. All of my links are down below. This is my altar. I'm going to flip the camera around and give you a better look, but hopefully it serves as some inspiration, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed Mabon. Bye!